how you doing? Today we're doing a really fun video, at least I hope so, because today Maisie Peters released her second album called The Good Witch, and I've been very excited for this album to come out. So of course I needed to do a video reacting to it, so that's what we're doing today. We have 15 songs, so let's just immediately get into things. So the first song on the album is called The Good Witch, just like the album is. Okay, so The Good Witch I thought was a really fun intro to the album. I mean, it kind of draws parallels to the first album a little bit and showing that she's grown, but also there's still so many similarities, and it intros the album well. It's like, this is what you can expect kind of from this, and I think it's a fun way to open an album, not something that I've seen many times before, but I quite liked it. Then the next song is called Coming of Age. Oh, Coming of Age was not what I was expecting from this album, but I loved it nonetheless. I mean, I thought it was so much fun. It has like this club dancey vibe to it that I really love, and I love the message of it, and like the lyrics are fantastic, and I had so much fun with that. So next we have Watch. Ooh, another song that I was not expecting to sound like this. I don't know. I don't know why I'm being surprised, but I'm being surprised by the sound of these songs so far. But I'm having so much fun. This again was such a fun song, and it kind of started not slow, but a bit more mellow, and then like the first chorus kicks in, and it's like bam, and I had a great time with this song. It's so good, and I really love the vulnerability in the lyrics as well. And yeah, next we have Body Better, which was the first single released from the album, so we know it, we love it, but we're still gonna listen to it. Body Better, like I said, for the intro for the song, it's one we know, it's one we love. I think it's such like a fun song, but also at the same time it's about something heartbreaking, and I really love the lyrics of it, and I love how it kind of is a bit tongue-in-cheek and like sassy a little bit as well. And yeah, I love it. That's something we've been new. Yeah, next song is Want You Back. Want You Back is the first like real emotional note of this album. I mean, Body Better and Watch do technically have some like sadder lyrics, but overall I feel like the vibe of the song, like melody wise, is still really fun. But Want You Back just is full sadness, and it's so good. And I like how, I don't know, I really like the song. It got me quiet and just like swaying the entire time because I was just so immersed into it. And yeah, next is The Band and I. The Band and I is another great song. I love how sweet it is, and like hopeful and full of dreams and good memories. And I mean, it's obvious from the lyrics that it's about good memories, but also just the whole vibe of it radiates good vibes, and it's a beautiful song, and I really liked it. The next song is You're Just a Boy and I'm Kinda the Man, which that title, I'm very excited to see what this entails. So You're Just a Boy and I'm Kind of the Man was a really fun, like, empowering song, and I really liked it. I like the lyrics of it, and just, I don't know, I had fun listening to it, and like I said, it's very empowering. It's kind of like a buzz bitch song, and I like it a lot. So next up we have Lost the Breakup, which was released as a single before, so we know it and we love it. So let's have some fun together while listening to it. So Lost the Breakup, like I said in the intro, we know, we love. I generally love it. Again, this is one that I have been playing quite a lot since it first came out, and I have so much fun with it every single time it comes on. It's such a fun, sassy song. Next up we have Wendy. So Wendy, I really liked. I was expecting it to be Peter Pan theme just based on the title, and it definitely was, but I really liked how the metaphor, like Peter Pan metaphors were used throughout this song, and how it kind of twists the story a little bit and makes it a bit like bittersweet kind of story for Wendy, and I really liked it. I thought it was a beautiful song, and yeah. Next up we have Run. Okay, so Run I thought was fun, but I'm not really connecting to it as much. I do like the lyrics of it, and I am having fun with it, but I do think this is one that maybe has to grow on me with a few listens, because right now, even though I like it, I don't feel any real connection to it. Next up we have 2 Weeks Ago. Two Weeks Ago was another single released from the album, so we knew it. And when I first heard the song, when I first reacted to it, I described it as a very bittersweet song, because I understand why Maisie Peters calls it her most heartbreaking song, like her saddest song ever. Like, I do, but I feel like there's also like a beauty in it, and like it has its sweet moments, and it's a weird song to describe the feelings about, because yes, it's sad, but also it's so lovely in a way. Next up we have BSC. I am not the biggest fan of BSC. I know, I wanted to I like the idea of it. I think it feels a bit like sped up, like we're hurrying towards something, and I don't know why. Then next we have Therapy. Therapy. I really like this song. I thought it was so much fun. I mean, the lyrics aren't the most fun, but they are great. But like the melody and like the vibe of it is just so much fun, and I like I said, the message of it and like the lyrics of it. So yeah, big fan. I'm glad after BSC that I immediately came a song that I really liked afterwards. So yeah, next we have the second to last song, which is There It Goes. There It Goes. It's not the official closer of the album, but I do feel like it fits very well at the ending because it feels like it wraps up a lot of feelings with the album, because it is about moving on from a relationship and finally having that closure. And I don't know, I thought it was a beautiful song and I really liked it. So now we're actually at the last song of the album, which is History of Man. So that was History of Man, the closer of the album. And even though I said I thought There It Goes would be a great closer for the album because of the closure, I think this is an even more perfect closure to the album, because it just, I don't know, it feels like it works really well. And it talks also about not only her experience, but just how this is like an overall experience, heartbreak and stuff like that. So I really liked History of Man as the final close of the album. I thought it was a beautiful song, and I loved the different kind of metaphors in it, and I thought it was gorgeous. And yeah, that has brought us to the end of this album. I thought it was a great album. I had a lot of fun listening to it, even though there's a lot of songs about heartbreak on the album. Those definitely did hit those emotional moments, but even though if there were songs with more emotional lyrics, like the melody of it was fun, and therefore I had a fun time listening to it, if that makes sense. But those lyrics still hit home. There are some songs I didn't connect with as much as others, but overall I do think this was an amazing album, and I definitely liked it way more than Maisie's first album. I feel like the first album I didn't think was bad, but I didn't really have a particular connection with many of the songs, and with this one I definitely liked it much more. You can tell that Maisie has grown a lot as a songwriter, and yeah, I really liked it. My top 3 songs are gonna be hard to pick, but for now I think I am going with, in the first place, Wendy, then second, Lost, the breakup, because I love it so much, and then third, I think, History of Man. And I'm not sure, I also really like the band and You're Just a Boy and I'm Kind of a Man, but I think that's gonna be my top 3. So to recap, top 3 is Wendy, Lost, the breakup, and History of Man, and that might change as I listen to this album, of course. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of this album, if you listen to it, as well as your top 3. I always love discussing those with you because everyone has a different top 3. I always love seeing that. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you around next time.